Welcome back, my name is Benji and today I want to welcome you to another Pro Cyclist Mode video on Pro Cycling Manager 2019. We are venturing into our last episodes on this channel when it comes to this Pro Cyclist Mode because we've already conquered the Vuelta, we've already conquered the Giro, and now the Tour de France is left. We've got 2 more races before we start the Tour de France, and that is our final goal. Can we win or can't we? I believe we can, but it's going to be one hell of a challenge. Nonetheless, first of all, let us dive into the Dauphiné and let's try and win this one. I do very much like the parkour of this year's Criterium du Dauphiné, the 2022 one, because we start out with a mountain prologue. I don't think I've done one of these since that Österreich Rundfahrt 200 meter uphill time trial. That was a mess to do because you had to put your rider on 99 and just go with it. Now, for 4.7 kilometers, this most likely will actually be a challenge, so it's going to be fun to try this one out and hopefully we come out on top. The other 2 Queen stages are the last 2, I would say, and we started with this Meribel one, finishing on the Monte Meribel, I think. Yes, indeed, going over the Côte de la Madeleine as well. So very, very interesting parkour. Looking forward to this one. And then eventually the final stage with a bit of a lesser parkour, not some very big mountains, but it's going to be interesting nonetheless. We start off with a small uphill at the start. Most likely won't do much, but will be troublesome for the breakaway. Then at the middle of the stage, we've got the Col de Moissière, most likely won't do much either, potentially just thin out the herd a bit. And then I think the battle is going to be fought on the Col du Noyer and the Super Dévolu, which is the final 2 kilometers of the day. I'd say the Col du Noyer is the battlefield of this stage, because going on the Col de Moissière might be too far out with 50 kilometers to go. Anyway, cool parkour, a lot of competition with Bernal and such, so this one's going to be fun. Let's try and win the Dauphiné. We've started our stage and it looks like we're gonna have to go faster than 85 or not. Let's take a look at this uphill section and decide. Ooh, 85 might be too much actually. Let's go 78 and keep go. Oh boy, no, less, 73. I'm trying to save it because I'm not sure if I'm going too much or not. We are just behind Alaphilippe. Alaphilippe is behind Van der Poel, who's suffering. Looks like we found a decent one at 74, I think. I think that's gonna be good. It's pretty much uphill towards the finish line, but there are some very steep sections in here, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do at the end. I honestly don't know, and there's no intermediate check, so I don't actually know. But it looks like we're kind of closing in on Alaphilippe. We've got 83 time trial on the day. That means 80 prologue as well. So on paper we're doing really well. 85 mountain as well. Let's lower it towards 72 now. But the last portion is a bit flatter, so gotta watch out with that. Last kilometer incoming. We're about to catch Van der Poel and coming very close to Alaphilippe, to be honest. I'll lower it towards 70 now for this last kilometer. And I think we're actually going to do really well. Our Dia in the front at the moment, 23 seconds ahead of Bernal. But it looks like we're going to finish pretty soon. Let's go towards 99 on this last section. There we go. And we're third. Oh, that's disappointing. 28 seconds down. Oh my. Actually thought we could win this, to be honest. I hoped for more, but didn't happen. We ended third on the stage, and Bernal came second on 24 seconds. And we got disconnected again. This gives our Dia the first yellow jersey, but we're going to try and take that away from him, that's for sure. Not an amazing start to it. I hoped for more, because the parkour is perfect for us with our high mountain and prologue, but apparently it was not the case today. These guys are both good. 85 mountain on our Dia. 83 on Bernal. We've got Dumoulin on 82 with high time trial and prologue as well, so quite disappointing as well. It looks like prologue didn't do anything for this one, to be honest, so it was probably just focused on the mountain stat. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it, and that's the most important part, but I do want to build towards a victory, and this is not a part of building towards a victory, so let's switch that around in one of the next stage, and hopefully we can get into that yellow jersey pretty soon. Second stage is a flat one. We've got some hills at the start, but I don't think they're going to influence the race really, so I expect a fast sprint, and most likely I won't be able to do much on this one. There's 11 kilometers left to ride, and not much is happening. We've got some people that try to attack late in the race, but I don't think it's going to matter really. I'm going to try and follow whatever sprint train forms and sprint with them, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. This stage is most likely for some sprinter. Oh, there's no tempo right now. I'm gonna punch in the attack. Oh, damn it. This guy was quick enough to pace. Oh, that felt everything. Everything we had planned. Nonetheless, I'll just use 2s as my lead out then. Why not? There we go, on the right. We don't have much yellow, so we gotta watch out with that. But 3 kilometers we should be fine. I'm gonna start going 90 now with Damien. This is not great for us. 99. Going to start sprinting right now, and we are ready as well pretty soon. Nah, we're gonna die right now, but at least we finished in the first group, so I guess that's something. And Hofstetter sprints towards like 4th. I think it's 4th, just behind Scissor. So pretty good result, and we've got a bit of a gap, but it most likely won't count, so I don't expect too much. Not the most important stage, but we are still third when it comes to GC on 29 seconds of Ardia, so we're happy about the stage. Let's hope we can continue this onwards and preferably come a bit closer to him. The third stage is a special one though, because you would say that it's a mountain stage if you look at the last climb, but there's a plateau in the middle of it, and then it also flattens out at the top, so it's not exactly the most usual climb. I'm not sure what's gonna happen really. I'm not sure how I can go at this, because I can't really go all out on that Côte de Saint-Georges-en-Couzon because that's too early, and I think I'll have to wait until the last like 5 kilometers to try and go mad, but then again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill people on this climb. It isn't exactly the hardest. It might just be a sprint of a small group at the top, but I guess we're gonna find out in the stage. Let's dive in and find out. Combo's getting the last water to the front, and then we should be ready for the climb itself. Let's get it towards us first. There we go. We've got a pretty simple plan. I want to survive the first section, and then I'm gonna check if I can do something on the last like 5.5 to 7 kilometers. That is my plan at the start here. That could change if people start to attack early on this court, but I don't expect it to happen really, because there's no real fight for GC on this stage, I would expect. Let's take a look at the end of this climb and see if that holds through. With a good 1.5 kilometers to go on this climbing section, it looks like that's going to be the case. We've got Izagirre left with energy. The rest is pretty much gone. Hardy's not going to survive. Hofstetter maybe, but then again he's going to drop anyway on the next uphill section, so it won't matter too much. Gonna try and get a bit more to the front though when we reach the top, because I do expect an attack in the next 10 kilometers. Maybe not on the flat section though. And we're starting the last climbing section, and gonna go pretty much ham from the start here with Izagirre. Let's get Hofstetter to protect him for a bit, and then I can launch myself pretty soon, because I won't win the stage by not attacking. Although the last section is kind of uphill, but then again Alaphilippe's here, so gotta find a way to drop him beforehand. Let's hope that's possible. Let's use this thing. That is... I'm not sure what it's called anymore. I forgot the skill's name. Now he will try and survive for a bit longer, but then I'll sit up. Oh no, we've got an attack. That's Latour. I'm going to try and follow Sharkman's attack on the right. There we go. That's not the case apparently, because he's not attacking. 3 kilometers. I'm going to try and go 90 now, because this is the flat section. And I'm going to try and prepare for that final sprint. It's uphill like crazy though, so I don't want to go yet. And it's way too late. Like honestly, way too late. Let's go 99 on this section. There we go. And let's wait. Let's wait a bit more. Let's now try and go, but that might be a bit too late to be honest, but then again, we're not a puncher. We're gonna come like third or something on this. Would have hoped for second, but we got blocked a bit by Ardia. Bernal is the winner of the stage, ahead of Ardia again. Nassen in third. So we came close again, but again, we could not beat them. GC-wise, that keeps us in third, 31 seconds down, so some time gained by Ardia and Bernal when it comes to the bonus seconds, of course. Nonetheless, we're still looking good, 31 seconds down, but we gotta watch out. The mountain stage will be important. This one's actually classified flat, but I'd say this one's a hill stage, since you've got a hill in the last 20 kilometers that could really influence the race, to be honest. If you punch on that, then I don't see a sprinter surviving. This could be interesting. This could be really interesting. Then again, we don't really have the team to push through on these kind of events, so that might cost us here, but nonetheless, we should be able to survive this with utter ease. Let's put ourselves on 85 and prepare for something, but not at the start of the stage. Most likely on that last second cat climb. Hopefully that works out. Most likely I don't see this doing anything, this climb, but I'm going to try and punch on it with my boy. We have the day for it, so we at least have to try something today with this form, so that's exactly what I'm going to do on this uphill section. I'm gonna let Combo do the run-in, and then I'm gonna try and attack away on the first parts of the climb. Not much else to say. I don't think we can hold it to the line. It's 30 kilometers, so that's gonna be difficult, but we can at least try something. Let's go 99 on the start of this climb with Combo, and we are in the wheel with ourselves. Should be able to follow him quite easily at the start here, and then try and punch away once Combo's yellow, no, red is gone. His yellow won't matter on this because it won't survive for too long anyway. Can we use our sneak attack? No, we can't. Let's try and attack away right now. There we go. Let's sit up. Oh boy, I sat up with the wrong guy. Damn it. Let's try and attack away again then. There we go. We've got Cameron Meyer with us. Really? He should not be able to follow for too long then. There we go. We've got a bit of a gap. Let us try aerodynamics. I think I will actually. There we go. Towards the top. Don't think 85 is going to be good. I think I'll have to go lower, so let's go towards 75 for a bit. We've got a gap of like 45 seconds though, so this is actually going quite alright. Trying to work together with Montauban, but I don't expect him to survive for too long. Maybe these guys can help me out. They're not looking to do so though. That is unfortunate. And we've lost 2 of them. What the hell? That was odd. Why wouldn't they not try to stay with us? That's so weird. Nonetheless, we're gonna keep on going. Most likely this attack won't do anything, but we gotta try. And I'm afraid we're caught. I'm gonna try and sit up, and I'm gonna check whether guys take over. Let's try and recover until that last bump of this climbing section, and then I'm gonna try and go again. I should be able to recover at least a tiny bit. 10 kilometers to go though, so still a while. Was that? Oh god, this was that section. I totally missed it. Rest in peace, that section. 7 kilometers left, and I'm not sure what's going to happen really. I can't use my acrobatics because I don't feel like we're riding anywhere with that. But if I can attack in the final few kilometers, that would be cool. But there's so many riders from Dimension Data here. It's so weird to see Dimension Data again. It really is. Why are they keeping up this tempo, man? Let's try and attack already. There we go. We're going early together with Sharkman. I'm going to try and follow Cusack right now. Cusack, whatever. And we're so dead, we're so dead, we're so dead. But I'm going to keep on going. Because these guys are doing... We're going to lose time towards Bernal. Please no. Ah, these guys are closing it. Good. Bernal not getting bonus seconds. Monzans, Cusack, and Scissor. Hodge survived the stage. Damn it. Tim Cusack. Who the hell is that? That's apparently a pretty good sprinter then. Getting second on the stage. Just behind Monzan. Enjoyable stage with a solid +5, but we didn't get much out of it to be honest. When it comes to GC, everything's still the same. Probably some change in that top 15, but I haven't noticed. Who is this guy? Rogerio Conon. 76. Mountain Man. All these unknown names are popping up and it's quite interesting. I'm very interested what Cusack is. Cusack, whatever. Whatever his name is. I'm trying, okay? And for the rest, I don't see some weird names. Le Croc. Holy fuck, man. 75-80. This guy has some talent, I didn't even know that. Unfortunately, another flat stage. Let's dive in and survive the stage pretty much. A bit of hills in the last section, but I don't think they'll change the race too much. There's one small hill left in about a kilometer, and I want to try and use it, but I'm on the opposite side of the road, and therefore I can't get to the wheel of combo. And this might ruin everything I have when it comes to chances, but it looks like we're at the front just in time. That is perfect. Gonna try and keep going with combo, and I'm gonna try and attack on top here. That is pretty soon, maybe in this downhill section I'll do it. Let's go 99 here, come on. With 2s now, combo is done. And I'll try and attack away right here, right now. There we go. We've got Cameron Meyer following us though. Looks like he's not interested in letting us go, but we can at least try. Let's go 85 with Nasen on aerodynamic positioning, but only 13 seconds, so I don't see this working. Looks like Alarcon's about to catch up. That's unfortunate. But we're not caught yet. It looks like Monzan's trying, but it's not working. Modolo now for Hodge. Let's try and follow that wheel. And holy crap, we've got a train by Cusack again. Let's try and follow Hodge here, because he'll try and follow that guy. It's not working. Let's try and sprint then, for all I care. Let's give it a try. There's gonna be the sprinters that do it today, and we should land in the front group, which is the most important part here. Deze Henri won the stage. Still don't know what he's good at. And what is that sort? Hodge came in second, Cusack in fourth, so again the unknown's taking it, to be honest. And also once again no real changes when it comes to the GC. Pretty much think that everything here stays the same throughout this whole stage, so let's take a look at stage 6 and find out whether that can change the GC. I think yes. Oh wow, for certain it can do that. I should have seen this stage as a potential queen stage, together with the other two of course, because we've got quite an uphill finish. It's only 5 kilometers long though, so it's more for the punches, so more for an Alaphilippe than a Bernal I would say, but I fought the same 3 stages ago and Bernal took the victory, so I don't know what to expect anymore. Nonetheless, let's do our best and hopefully we come out on top. We are alone, we are scared, and we don't have much yellow. That is the story of our life at the moment, with about 6 kilometers to go in this stage. I don't think I'll make it to the top in a proper way because, gosh, I've been suffering and everybody else has as well. 38 people left, 36 people left, with 5 kilometers left and a full climb here. Yvao Jani, for Jani, something like that. I'm gonna try and survive. We've got Carapaz and Alaphilippe pacing. Carapaz for Ardilla and Alaphilippe for Pinot, I'd say. Or Heert, probably Pinot. Where's Pinot? I don't even know. Where is Pinot? Am I blind? I can't be that blind, really? Oh, he's not here. Okay, that explains. Guess it's Heert with like 78 mounted then. I think I'm gonna try and set my own tempo now because otherwise I won't make it for sure. Let's go 80, 78. Let's keep going. Come on, come on, come on. We've got Bernal riding away again, but there's one advantage and that's Ardilla is not here. Let's go 85. Let's move over to 90. 92. It's gonna be 85 again. Let's try and sprint for it in the last few kilometers, but, well, the last kilometer at least. Bernal wins ahead of Dumoulin. We're gonna come fourth just after Schachmann, but Ardilla's gone. Absolutely dead. That is good for us. We're now third in the general classification still. 33 seconds down. We lost 2 seconds towards Bernal and Dumoulin jumped over us. Ardilla is now on a minute and a half, so lost quite a bit of time by getting 11 on the day. Honestly, pretty good result. These climbs are not made for us and we were kind of dead at the start of it, so if we can avoid that, I think we could have won it if we had full yellow, so let's try and focus on our energy a bit more in the last 2 stages and hopefully we can take this half a minute back. I believe in it and I hope you do as well. Here it is, the second to last stage and probably the queen stage in my eyes. We have La Rochette to the Monte de Meribel and meanwhile we have the Côte de la Madeleine, so quite a spectacular stage. I honestly don't think the Madeleine will do too much outside of thinning out the herd and killing half the peloton. But the last 2 climbs is going to be where the fights happen and I think it's mainly going to be the last one for the actual GC. I'm gonna try and go a bit crazy from the start here because I want to win this race and if I want to do so I want to make it as hard as possible for Bernal and such, so I'm gonna try and open up the race on the Côte de la Madeleine with about 70 kilometers to go. Let's give it a try. Izagiri is pacing right now. Let's use the energy gel by tapping the I button and then Nasen is in the wheel ready to attack whenever necessary. It's almost about to go down. We've got one breakaway rider but that won't last too long. Well, depends because I'm gonna be the next breakaway rider and Thomas is in my wheel, but I'm gonna try and attack away right now. There we go, past Calmejean. I waited a bit more just for the moment that the peloton was catching up the breakaway rider because that's a good moment to attack always. They're always kind of surprised. We've got responses by Wout Poels who's trying to pace us down now, but all this effort won't help too much because look at it. It's an absolute battlefield. Kruijswijk riding at UAE, it looks so weird. Let's try and punch in another attack. Thomas is trying to respond again. He should, on paper. Let's just keep on going aerodynamic positioning towards the top. And I'll go 90 for this section to try and hurt the group as much as possible. Let's zoom out a bit. And it looks like they're suffering. Every single one of them. Thomas is really pushing it. Ain't gonna help, mate. It ain't gonna help. I'm gonna keep on going till the top, if possible. But energy-wise, that might become an issue. We have been caught again. We're now with 7 people left. Carapaz has tried to catch us and he did. He's dead though, so Bernal, Ardilla and me and Dumoulin are the only riders with actual energy left. So I think I'll try and attack near the top again. Somewhere right here is where I'll attack. We've got Bernal not responding. 1 kilometer and then I'll acrobatic descend into the downhill. That should be very much doable. Let's go 99 for the rest of this. Probably should not have stopped that attack for that. Might we have enough energy? It might be close, really. It's gonna be really close, but I think we're gonna make it. Yes, we do. 15 seconds on the rest. I'm not sure who's dead behind because I can't see it, but acrobatic descent is incoming ASAP, but I think we need some yellow for that. There we go, let's activate it right now. Acrobatic descent. Let's keep going like this. Hopefully we can recover quite a bit of energy in the last part of the descent, but the others should be hurting to catch us right now. I've switched over to trying to use these downhill sections to recover on maintain position. We did so and we tried to attack again on the middle section, and it's given us 2 minutes at the moment. I'm not sure what's going to happen for the rest of the race, but trying to get as much energy back as possible before the flat section, then we can keep on going. We had 2 minutes, but they're gonna catch up because I can't just keep on pushing on this flat section, can I? That is really unfortunate. I'll try and have to reset and go again on the next or last climb. I'm going to have myself pace 60 on this moment with Kruiswijk, Dumoulin, Ardilla and Bernal with us. 30 seconds on Carapaz and Latour. Let's hope Carapaz is dying pretty soon because I do not want the teammate of Ardilla over this climb. They might catch up though because it's only like 26 seconds. But I'll push again near the top of this climb and try and get rid of him, but I think we're mainly going to have to get rid of them all on the last climb. I don't think it's going to work on this one. Nothing ended up happening on the last climb, and we're now starting the last one, which is the Monte de Meribel. We've got an attack by Jan Heert. Don't think that's going to do too much. I'm trying to keep myself near the front here. Geraint Thomas working for Bernal like a maniac. Honestly, well done by him. I am ready for any attack. It's only 10 kilometers. Looks like Carapaz is done. I won't respond to Heert because I genuinely don't give a shit about him. Let's keep up with Thomas here. We don't need to really follow him, so we can just drop the gap and let him wait on his teammate. Oh boy, this is fucked. I was not prepared for that attack anymore. I am ready for any attack. Damn it. I hope I can come back. Not again. This is similar like the Pinot loss in Paris-Nice. Just gonna go at my own tempo. Keep up going 77, 78. And I hope I'll catch up with the two near the end of the climb. It's honestly looking really bad for us right now. I'm trying to keep myself with energy here, but my man suffering that early attack is killing us really at the moment. That attack by Ardilla gives them like instantly 30 seconds. And now Dumoulin is trying to bridge them up. 3 kilometers to go, but I've got nothing to respond. And these guys are dead as well, so at the moment it's me and Dumoulin just heading towards a fat spot in GC and fighting for that, but it's not looking too bright at the moment. They've got a minute looking at the last kilometer. Let's go 85 now. Too early, man. Let's go 73 and hope that we can come as close as possible, but we're gonna get murdered in this last section, but they look to be dead as well. Dumoulin's pushing through, which means that we gotta try and stick together with him, but that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Dumoulin's gonna take time on us, the rest as well. This is a bad stage for us. We went way too early, it seems. And that's unfortunate. I want to make it something crazy, and it cost me. Bernal wins once again, and he's really showing that he's just better than me at the moment. 1 minute 18 down at the moment in this stage, so we lost quite a lot in the end towards him. And this is terrible for our GC because we're now in 4th, 2 minutes and 1 second down, 10 seconds behind Andrés Camillo Ardilla, a minute pretty much behind Dumoulin, and 2 minutes behind Egan Bernal, so this is not good at the moment. We can't do this stuff in the Tour de France. We can do this in the Dauphiné, but if we do this in the Tour de France, then we might as well say game over. Now, let's try and recover this in the last stage, but it's going to be really difficult because the parkour is not that insane right there. Luckily, we're very much closing in towards another level up. Let's hope it's a stat level up as well, because if I can do that, then I might be able to get towards 85 mountain before this Tour de France. And I've got a feeling I'm going to need it. Here we go. We've got 2 climbs that we can move on. That's the second to last one and the last one. If we wait till the last one, then we can't make back 2 minutes. So I think I'm more likely going to YOLO on this one because I care more about trying than about getting second in this Dauphiné. So I'd rather fight for first and come 10th than not fight for it and end second. That's what I've got in mind at the moment. So we're going to try and explode it on the Col du Noyer, if possible, and hopefully it works out. It's always lovely when you're on to the most important stage of the week and your best helper decides to go in a 10-minute breakaway and he's gonna fight for the stage while you're left behind in the peloton without any helpers. That's exactly what's going on. I'm gonna get some water before this Col du Noyer starts and then I'm gonna try and win the race. Climbs aren't that long, so I think if I go on the Col du Noyer, I might make it till that last climb. I don't think I can do acrobatic descent though, because that costs way too much energy sometimes, and I don't really have yellow to spare at the moment. We have some very early attacks by Ardia, Sharkman and Champoussin, but trying to have my own tempo at the moment. It's still 2.5 kilometers towards the top here on this climb, so I'm going to try and bridge over to them nearing the top, leaving Bernal behind hopefully. That is kind of my plan. Power is now pacing. I think that's still for Dumoulin. Where is Dumoulin actually? Because I can't see him. He's way behind in the group though. So crazy. Let's try and attack while catching these guys, and Bernal's with me, so let's try and work together with him. That should be possible. He's pacing, so that is good. He's going to try and chase for our Dia, of course. But we are leaving Dumoulin behind, so that's good for our top 3. We are clearly moving up in GC at the moment. Oh boy, an attack by Bernal, and I didn't see it coming like that. Not that close to the top at least. But I don't think I'll be able to go ham here because I want to spare some energy for the last climb, which is harder than I think at the moment. I was very lucky that Carapaz was drunk and decided to pace in the downhill section for me, but we're way too far behind. Izagirre is on 4 minutes, so we might as well have waited on us. That's useless now. Alaphilippe wins the stage with like 4 minutes. Where is he in GC? He is on... he's way behind. Not scared of that. Gonna try and keep going at a decent pace, but we're gonna have to go pretty much ham to try and get close to that guy. To Bernal and Ardia. Then again, one positive thing is that we've totally dropped Dumoulin, so a top 3 looks to be doable, and we're closing in towards the front now as well. We're trying to catch them, and it looks to be relatively working. I think they went a bit too much on this last downhill section. We got blocked like mad by Smith here. Let's try and sprint for it in this last section. Get towards them, but we're gonna lose time towards them again. We're not going to win the Dauphiné, but I think we're gonna get third on the podium, so at least that's something. Rest in peace, Hardy. Alaphilippe wins the final stage of the Criterium du Dauphiné, and we finish not in the top 10, but we finish higher than Dumoulin, lower than both Ardia and Bernal, so those guys seem to be very big competition for the TDF. When it comes to the general classification, we move up to third, so we get a top 3 in the Criterium du Dauphiné. Eventually we ended 14th on the stage, but that obviously does not matter. What does matter is our podium. That should give us XP, which leads us to the next level, I think. Exactly, plus 52 points, and that brings us to 337 points, 37 points than we needed. We are 14th on the stage, that's apparently bad, so that's not good, but third in overall was apparently good because we needed a top 3. Okay. We also get third, second, and third in the other classifications. Here we go, we also get a level up, and we get a skill level up, so that's good. That is brilliant. This is what I need just before the Tour de France. I'm not sure what I'll do though, but I think I'm gonna go for Stage Racer or something. I want to get that boost in Mountain. I'm stuck on 82 when it comes to time trial though, so that's not ideal. What if I do Puncher? That's 85, 80, we lower in time trial. Why would I do that? I don't want to lower stats at the moment. That's very similar. We get Cobblestone Extra, and we lose. What do we lose? What was it again? Was it Puncher? It wasn't. It was Northern Classics. I think we get 1 less acceleration. No, we don't. Like, what would be the point? Oh, we go down in time trial. That's not worth it, but this might be. We get more stamina, we get more cobblestone and sprint. And I don't think we lose anything else, really. I don't see anything else change. Am I blind? No, that's it. Why would you go Stage Racer if Barrier is better? Let's do this. Confirm. And a rider is better now. And this is what we look like going into the final Grand Tour of our playthrough. The Tour de France. 85 mountain, 79 hill, 82 time trial. We've got 79 prologue, 67 flat only, that's a bit low. 60 cobblestone, 61 sprint, 78 acceleration, 71 downhill, barrier error of 65, stamina of 72, resistance of 77, and 80 recovery. We also need to spend one of these skills, and I think I'm going to do so on charisma or stealth. I generally don't care about either of them, but I want to close down one of these branches again, so let's get charisma and then go for the last charisma one if we level up somewhere in the future. I'm afraid that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I really enjoyed this Dauphiné, and I sincerely hope I'll enjoy the Tour de France as much, but with a better result preferably. We've got 3 more races to come: the Belgian NC Road Race, the ITT, and the Tour de France. We're gonna do the NCs next time, and after that, we're gonna jump into the Tour de France. So, we're almost there, guys. We're almost at our final goal of this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you liked it, tap that like button. If you didn't tell what's wrong, I'll try and make it better for you next time. Guess I'll see you soon. Goodbye.